Yeah, I'm sweating. Who told me to go put on a damn hoodie in my house? Like, that don't even make no damn sense. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's BiancaSoBomb, and of course I am back with another video. So y'all already know what's poppin'. Today I'm dropping some gems for you guys. I'm dropping a story. It's not really a story, but it's a little reflection of what happened to me after my breakup and things I want to talk about. But before we get into this video, you already know what you have to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share with your family, friends, cats, dogs, whatever. And as well, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, because that's where I be lit. It's ms_Bianca with 3 A's. As well, follow me on Twitter, because that's where I be expressing myself, you know, giving you guys how I'm feeling in that moment. And as well, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the same as my YouTube channel name, biancasobomb. And let's just get right into this video, because I've been doing too much rambling. So let's just go. Oh, let me get serious for a second. Whew. Okay, so in 2014, on February 14th, on Valentine's Day, your girl ran up in the hotel and caught her ex cheating. So yeah, I caught my ex cheating on me on Valentine's Day of 2014. I'll never forget this day, but I'm not gonna tell that story. That's like a later on in the year I may tell that story. But for right now, I'm just talking about what happened after I caught him. So I caught this guy cheating on me with my friends. We pulled up on him at a hotel, caught this guy cheating on me, and I remember just thinking in that moment, like, this can't be real. There's no way this guy made me drive an hour out of town to catch him cheating on me at a hotel. But yeah, I caught this guy cheating, and I remember coming back home, and the first person I wanted to talk to was my dad. Dad, rest in peace. My dad passed away in 2019, so I may get a little emotional talking about him at this part, but I'm definitely not gonna cry. So I caught him cheating, and the first person I thought about talking to in that moment was my dad. I remember calling him in Ghana, so I am from Ghana. I live in Toronto, so at that time my dad was in Ghana. I called him up. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, so at that time it's like they're 5 hours ahead of us, so it was like 8 o'clock over there. And I remember just bawling my eyes out. I was crying hysterically. I couldn't even get a word out. And I remember just trying to tell my dad that, hey, like, I just caught my ex-boyfriend cheating on me, and I just couldn't get out the words because I was crying. The words weren't coming out, and when they were coming out, I was crying so horribly that he just couldn't understand a word I was trying to say to him. So he passed the phone to my brother, and I tried to tell my brother the story, and then my brother, from what he could get from what I was trying to tell him over the phone, he pretty much told my dad that I got cheated on with the only boyfriend that my dad ever knew about, mind you. And I just remember my dad just telling me, it's okay, you're a beautiful woman, and it's his loss, and don't cry, everything's gonna be okay. And in that moment, yeah, I'm getting emotional for a second, give me a second. In that moment, I can just almost kind of picture my dad just being beside me and just cuddling me and making sure that, or telling me that everything's gonna be okay. Wow. I'm talking about my dad, and it's like, I don't really like talking about my dad because I get so emotional, but give me a second, you guys, let me get my tears together. In that moment, I could feel my dad's presence and him hugging me. I just felt like he was beside me. I just remember being on the floor on in my bedroom, and I was just literally crying. So after I got off the phone with my dad, I called my mom, and I remember my mom, she was pissed. My mom was just like,
what? This guy cheated on you? How dare him? What happened? Like,
she's trying to get the whole details, but I'm just trying to tell mom like only the bits of the story that I could possibly get out, because I'm hurt. I'm not trying to go into details as how I pulled up on him, how I got to Niagara Falls, all of that. Like, that's just too much on the phone. And mind you, my mom lives back home, so I'm not trying to tell her every single piece of the damn story. I'm just trying to tell her that I just caught him cheating on me, and all she's trying to get is a full damn story. So I was just annoyed, and I'm like, Mom, I'll just talk to you later. So all this is happening like in the AM, so it's almost morning. It's to the point that the light outside is even shining, like it's peeking out, like it's almost morning because I drove to Niagara Falls after midnight. I remember waking up that morning. I think I slept for like, from what I remember, I think I slept for probably 2 hours. I didn't even sleep that long. I remember just closing my eyes and waking up and just feeling exhausted and feeling like, no, this is a dream. There's no way I just came back from Niagara Falls catching my man at a hotel with another female. Like, there's no way. This has to be a dream. During the time I was with my ex, I stopped talking to my family. I was no longer talking to my sister, my cousin. I almost isolated myself from my family because my family kept telling me this guy wasn't good for me. He's a liar, he's a cheater, and I pretty much stopped talking to my family for this dude. So when everything happened, I couldn't even call my siblings or my cousin to even let them know because I was so embarrassed and ashamed. And I remember just waking up a couple of hours and my phone is blowing up. And my phone is blowing up because I guess the side chick, or the girl that I caught him cheating on me with, was on Instagram running her mouth. Now, to me, honestly, in that time, I looked at it like, let's rewind. How am I gonna run up on you and catch you cheating or sleep with my ex-boyfriend and you're on social media running your mouth? And so there was a lot of back and forth with my friends, going back and forth with this girl and her cousin, and I just felt like I couldn't even be on social media to even stomach even having to deal with this girl. So I ended up deleting my social media, and I was on social media for like probably 2 years. I literally deleted my Instagram because I couldn't even stand the sight of seeing her or my ex. So I deleted my social media, and then I remember just going to work, and every time I go to work, I couldn't even stay the full shift because I was so depressed, I was so hurt. And at that time I was working at Zara, so my ex at that time, that was his favorite store. He used to want to shop there all the time. He used to be up in there all the time. So he used to literally pull up to my store. Mind you, there is a whole bunch of Zaras all up in Toronto, in the GTA. There is a Zara in Square One. There's a Zara at Vaughan. Oh no, there is a Zara Vaughan. There's a Zara. Where else is there a Zara? You know, you get the point. Wherever there's a Zara, there's a Zara. And he was only pulling up to the Zara at Yorkdale because that was where I was working. And in my head, I'm just like, I just caught your ass cheating on me a couple of days ago. Why are you pulling up to my store? And you will come and you'll come with his friends. It got to the point that literally my friends I worked with at Zara will like literally walk in me and be like, Bianca, your ex is in the store. And I'll have to go into the back stock room and try to hide from this guy because he was always in my store. But anyways, fast forward to that. I couldn't stomach seeing him, so I quit my job. At that time, your girl didn't even have a savings account because I spent all my paychecks on this guy. So I spent every last dime on this guy, on my relationship, because I thought this is the guy I was gonna marry. So now my family ain't with me. I ain't got no damn savings. So I quit my job and I don't have a savings. And mind you, at that time I was living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna keep it real. I was living paycheck to paycheck at that time, and y'all probably wondering, why would you quit your job if you're living paycheck to paycheck? In that moment, you're not thinking, I wasn't even thinking like, oh, I don't have money. I was just thinking that I couldn't stomach seeing him at my job, so I just need to get out of there. I just need to be in a place where I just couldn't stand his face. I don't want to see this man anywhere near me, so I quit my job. I remember I was staying in my house all day, every day with the lights turned off in my room. I would not eat. I literally would turn off my phone. I wouldn't talk to any of my friends. I stayed off social media. And that's because I was so damn depressed that that's where it took me to. It took me to that place that I felt like I was the low of low. And even when I tried to get up to even dress up, to even go out, I felt like I was doing it because my friends wanted me to get out of the house, but I'll go out for an hour, 2 hours, come back home, and I'm right back to that place that I was just like, damn, like thinking back, damn girl, oh my gosh, I really let this guy do this to me. Oh, damn. Anyways, so it got to the point that I couldn't afford my rent because your girl didn't have no money, so I couldn't pay my rent. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So I had to end up making a decision that either I'm gonna move out of my place or I'm gonna let them evict me. And I just thought to myself that, girl, you need to get up out of there. My phone got cut off because I couldn't afford to pay my phone bill either. So my phone got cut off, and so I moved in with one of my friends. Before I moved in with one of my friends, I remember it got to a point that I went to a party 2 months later. I met this guy, and anybody that knows me knows I'm the type of person, I'll tell you straight up, I will never sleep with a guy that I'm not in a relationship with. Straight up, that used to be me. And I remember just even sleeping with this guy, and I knew at that moment that I was not in the right space to be sleeping with this guy, but I just wanted that pain to go. I just wanted to feel needed. I just wanted to move on. And I felt like hooking up with that guy was gonna make me heal. But little did I know that shit was not gonna make me heal. It was just gonna make me hop from him to the next dude. And I walked from one guy to the next. And then that's when I had to sit back and think to myself that something is not right here. Like, Bianca, you're doing something that you normally don't do. Something is clearly wrong. And to be honest, I'm not proud of it, but I feel like that's what made me be able to sit down today and tell you guys that there's probably females out there that's probably done worse than me or probably gonna tell me they done worse than me, but I'm not proud of it because that's just not me. I don't just sleep with guys just like that. And the fact that I did that, I realized that, wow, I was really hurt from this guy. So now I moved in with one of my friends because I couldn't afford my place. And so I moved in with her for about a month. And after moving in with her, I just felt like I was intruding in her space. I felt like I needed my own space. So I went from moving from Toronto to now I live in Brampton. Anybody that doesn't know how far that is, about like 20 minutes. Depending on how deep in Brampton you live. But it was about 20 minutes. And then I got a job downtown. I was commuting from downtown to Brampton every single day for this job by bus. I remember I'd take taxi some days with a little bit of money that I was earning or saving. And from there, I ended up moving out of my friend's house after a month. And then after I moved out, sorry guys, so I had to quickly stop here because I remember that I missed a part of the story. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that from now. So after I moved out from my girl's house, from living with her for a month, I moved into my other friend's house for about a week. And then me and her got into a disagreement. And while I was with my friend, at that point, I was waiting for my new place to be ready for me, which was the basement apartment. And that wasn't ready until almost like 2.5 weeks later. So I went from living with my friend, and then I went to go live with my cousin's parents for another week and a half. And then I had to end up leaving there. And then that's when I moved into my basement apartment. I ended up getting a mini basement apartment. I stayed there for a couple of months. And then I am where I am today. Thinking back on it now, I stopped talking to my family. I stopped talking to my friends because I was so damn depressed. And about it, I didn't talk about the hurt. I felt like I was okay. I kept telling people I was okay. I lost so much weight. If I could find a picture, I'll probably insert it into the video, but I lost so much weight to the point that people couldn't even recognize me. I'm just telling my story so that females out there that probably have been through the same thing I've been through, just know that you're not alone. Because I went from being a girl that possibly has some of her stuff together to a girl that now doesn't have a place to stay. So now I'm homeless, no money, no phone, and I felt like I started my life all over again, all because I gave so much into a relationship, and at the end I came out winning at the end because I'm a queen. Like, I'm now back in school. Your girl has a savings account on deck, money on deck, everything on deck. Like, your girl is getting up there. That's pretty much my story. Like, I didn't want to get too much into details about it because I feel like if I tell you guys too much about it, I'll be telling kind of about the story of how I caught him cheating. But I'll definitely tell that story later on in the year because I definitely want you guys to hear the story. Y'all need to hear the story because it's tea. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I hope you guys like this video. Tell me if you guys had a similar experience, and if not, tell me about your experience with a fuckboy. Like, he almost tried to destroy me. He tried. You tried to destroy me, but you didn't. So look at me now. Period. Bye guys. I'll see you guys in my next video.